from behind the trailer's window. His calm face was hidden beneath a black hoodie, but his sharp eyes watched the gray clouds hanging low above the filming location of his latest drama. The clock had just struck 5:45 a.m., but he had already been on set since 5. As always, arriving early, preparing early. Across the parking lot, a black van rolled to a stop. The sliding door opened, and a tall man with a gentle smile stepped out. Xiaozhan, an actor known for his warmth and high professionalism, greeted a few crew members who had already started working. He squinted up at the sky, then pulled his long coat tighter around him. "It's going to rain," he murmured softly as he walked toward the makeup room. Though they had both been in the entertainment industry for a long time, and had even worked together before, today marked a different moment. This was their first time playing the two main leads in a major production, set in a modern world filled with intrigue and political betrayal. At exactly 7 o'clock, the first camera began rolling. That day's location was a wide, artificial palace courtyard, with marble pillars and red flags hanging around the perimeter. Wang Yiba wore a formal suit as his character Hanyu, an elite secret agent with a dark past. On the other side stood Xiaozhan as Jin Ran, a young diplomat trying to uncover a conspiracy within his nation's power system. One scene required absolute focus. Yiba had to hold a steady expression while locking eyes with Xiaozhan for 15 seconds without blinking. Amidst the bustling crew, cameras and time pressure, the two actors stood like living statues. Action! Their eyes met. Jin Ran, Xiaozhan, firm and empathetic. Hanyu Yiba, holding untold secrets. Second by second passed. Neither of them flinched. Even the faint whir of the camera crane shifting positions didn't break their concentration. "Cut! Excellent!" shouted the director, his voice echoing across the set. The crew applauded, but the two actors simply exchanged a small nod before walking to their respective sides. No excessive celebration. They knew. During a break in filming, Yiba sat alone in a corner, rereading his script, now filled with scribbled notes. On page 73 there was a rooftop action scene. He had marked down jump angles, hand movements, and dialogue intonation. Meanwhile, Xiaozhan was discussing his character's emotional background with the assistant director. He was known for deeply studying his role's psychology. For one crying scene, he might spend 2 hours rereading certain passages just to make sure the emotions felt authentic. The two didn't talk much off camera. Not because of tension, quite the opposite. They shared the same professional spirit. Focus. Total commitment. No time for small talk when the art and the work demanded everything. This drama was a unique challenge, not only because of its complex plot, but also due to the sky-high expectations. Fans had long hoped for their collaboration, and now all eyes were on them. On the 20th night of filming, a heavy downpour drenched the outdoor set. The schedule had to continue. Crew members wore raincoats, and large lights were covered with plastic shields. In the darkness and cold, Yiba and Xiaozhan stood on a metal platform for a confrontation scene atop a building. Strong winds blew their hair. The director gave commands through a loudspeaker. "Roll camera." The rain pierced their skin. Their clothes were soaked, but their expressions stayed alive, voices clear, emotions razor-sharp. When the director finally yelled, "Cut!" everyone on the crew was stunned. "How did you stay that focused?" one of the lighting crew asked, still shivering. Xiaozhan just smiled and turned to Yiba. "We both know, hard work is non-negotiable." Ba nodded. "Once you've taken the first step, you have to see it through to the end." Long nights became routine. Sleep lasted only 3 to 4 hours. Choreography rehearsals before sunrise. Sometimes they res-hot a single scene 10 to 15 times just to refine a single expression or line delivery. But behind all that, a deep mutual respect grew. They learned from one another. Xiaozhan was inspired by Yiba's quiet persistence, a man of few words, yet unwavering in consistency. Yiba began to understand the importance of deep empathy toward one's character, something that was Xiaozhan's signature strength. In an interview during filming, the interviewer asked, "What have you learned most from working together?" Xiaozhan looked at Yiba briefly before replying, "That focus isn't just about personal discipline, it's about trust. We can focus because we know we're working together to create something extraordinary." Ba nodded. "And nothing extraordinary comes without quiet hard work."